Bonjour folks, welcome to another Medieval 2 online commentary battle, and it's time for these guys, the French. These guys have excellent potential. It's a high period battle. I think this is where they really excel. So I decided to give them a try. It's a standard rules battle, 10k, 6-2, no arty, no elephants. So I went with the following army: 2 dismounted French archers, 1 each wing, a backbone of 4 dismounted Chivalric Knights in the middle, protected by these Flemish Pikemen. The real meat of my army, my General Bodyguards, my Noble Knights, and my 2 units of Chivalric Knights. I just mixed them up just for flavor, you know. And my 4 units of Crossbowmen up front, and these guys are better than your average peasant Crossbowmen the rest of the factions have. Opposing me is what is the next best faction for knights, what at least concerning the choice of knights. The Polish, these guys have access to the Polish Guard and the Polish Knights, and those are pretty much on par with the dismounted with the Noble Knights and Chivalric Knights. But as you saw, my opponent there, he had his moving his Polish nobles, and here he has his Polish retainers. So as you see, my opponent did not go with the flow, tried to reinvent Poland, let's put it that way, and did not go with recruiting any of those knights, of those mounted knights, but he's still got a pretty badass army because the Polish do have a real nice army roster. He's got his Lithuanian archers planting sticks here, so charge down the middle is out of the question. Even an infantry assault down the middle is out of the question right now, because look at how he's placed. I mean, he's got his dismounted Polish nobles here, he's got his stakes and 2 handgunners in the back, so those guys are going to really wreck my unit's morale if I let them. So if I charge down the middle. Then he's got a line of 4 dismounted Polish Knights. These guys are like the Polish Knights, the mounted Polish Knights, just of course dismounted, and they are just your average no bullshit infantry, just on par with my dismounted Chivalric Knights. So that's why I don't want to charge down the middle with my infantry line. I really don't want them weakened while getting to these Polish Knights, because if my guys get here when they are weakened, then I'm screwed. And he's got some backup woodsmen, peasants and stuff. So what I really dislike is these guys, these Polish nobles. These guys are Javcav, and I know they can wreak real havoc on my line. So when I saw him circling around, I said, "Screw it! I'm not gonna let you fight this battle on your terms. We're gonna do it. My way." So I'm gonna make him move his guys, because I'm gonna threaten him with losing his cav, because his Polish retainers are nowhere near as good as I said to my Chivalric and Noble Knights. That's why I think he should have went to it just the Polish Knights, because that would have been a hell of a fight. So it's just engage his cav, and that will definitely make his guys, his Polish nobles, come here, and I'm gonna have them near me, because I don't want them harassing my infantry. I'm really going to need my infantry for the upcoming infantry fight. On the other hand, I did manage to rout the Polish retainers, of course. On the other hand, these guys will really be really annoying and have the potential to do some really bad, just inflict some really bad casualties on my guys, which I really don't like. But as I see that he commits more and more resources to this fight, he peels off a unit of I think it was dismounted Polish nobles. Yeah, a unit of dismounted Polish nobles to help out here, but they're gonna get routed too. I hope that he's going to engage in melee here with his mounted Polish nobles too, but that does not happen. He just pulls out of there in a second, even at the threat of losing the last remaining force of his Polish retainers and dismounted Polish nobles over here. So he doesn't engage there, so that plan does not work out. So I'm just going to retreat now. He wanted to commit these woodsmen over there to the fight too, but it doesn't happen. He retreats back, as do I, as I said. But he's gonna follow me with his nobles, with his Javcav, and he's going to inflict some casualties. I really want to engage those guys, and it didn't manage to. And I didn't manage to lure him into engaging me when in that previous cat fight. He's just following me. They're going to throw their stuff at my guys, which I don't like. I'm going to try to charge them, but as you can see, he just retreats. Those guys are faster than my guys, so I say, okay, you want to play like that? We can play like that. I didn't manage to lure him into the battle when I engaged his cav force, his retainers. But what happens if I try and threaten his infantry line? So I did peel off a couple of infantry units in that cav fight over here when I routed his Polish retainers here. But let's see what happens if I really threaten his line. That especially goes for his dismounted Polish Knights, which are the real meat of his army. So I did get the charge there. I didn't get to the dismounted Polish Knights, as you can see, but I peeled off the first line of defense that they had over there. And I'm not gonna stop. If I'm gonna lose these guys to his to his Polish nobles, to his Javcav, at least let me use them while I have them, because if I cannot make him engage in a melee with his Polish nobles, then I can at least use my cav to get some nice charges at these Polish Knights, dismounted Polish Knights, and this was a nice charge. There I have pretty much crippled his line, and now I'm not afraid to move my line up front, which I do. As you can see, now my dismounted Chivalric Knights are more than his dismounted Polish Knights, and now I'm pretty sure they can take them on. As you can see, this unit lost 1/3 of their strength. These units lost also some men, so it's pretty good. Now it's looking pretty good. Now I'm confident that they can attack down the middle. I'm still afraid from his handgunners, but not as much as I was afraid a minute ago. Here he will try to overwhelm my guys. We'll see if it works out. I'm moving my dismounted Chivalric Knights together with my Flemish Pikemen over here. So I'm really confident that I will win down the middle. And finally he commits his Polish nobles to a melee. I think they ran out of javelins now. Even my depleted and tired Chivalric Knights, I'm pretty confident, can take on his pretty much full force of Polish nobles. And down the middle, I'm just owning now his depleted lines. I really think this battle goes to show you that I think you should go with the flow. Don't go against. There goes his general as he admits defeats. Don't go against the flow. Don't try. I don't know. It's pretty hard to try to reinvent a faction. I mean, if it's good with heavy cav, go just with the heavy cav. I mean, it's a great weapon, especially in this game. And try to micro your best weapon and try to use it on your own terms. And an aggressive move, let's put it that way. As you can see, I deployed 1,300 guys, my opponent deployed 1,700 guys almost. I lost something less than 300 guys, my opponent lost 1,200 guys. If we take a look at the casualties inflicted, just take a look at this. 215 kills by this unit to Chivalric Knights. That's just awesome. My heart sinks when I see this. Okay. So guys, hope you enjoyed this battle, and I hope you'll stick around for more battles to come. Take care guys, and bye bye.